Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to 2 Point Museum. I've got a quick video for you today where I'm going to show you a couple of things. So you can see in my target here, my pinned targets, I have a target for the Panoptic Pillar level 3. Now, if you haven't played for very long, you're probably far away from this, but the Panoptic Pillar is an item that you build in the workshop. And it is part of the science stuff. So in your workshop, if you start a project here and you go to your science exhibits, there's something here called the Panoptic Pillar. Now at level 2, it's just to get to level 2, it's just getting people to look at it. Then from level 2 to level 3, you need to manually expose 30 criminals. And this is quite difficult to do just during the general game. So I've come to County Archives, which is the easiest place to do this. There are 2 criminal factions in 2 Point Museum. The Golden Molars, who dig up out of the ground, and the Bogeymen, who come out of the toilet. You'll notice there's 3 sets of toilets in this building, so we're going to demolish 2 of them. We're going to get rid of that one, we're going to get rid of this one, and we're going to move this one all the way back against the wall here. Then we're going to have a quick look at some of the other things that we need to do. Now, if you want to continue playing this level, what happens is you'll be targeted by the criminal gangs at least twice throughout this level. So you'll get the Golden Molars at least twice, you'll get the Bogeymen at least twice. You still need to hire security guards if you're planning on playing the duration of the level. But what I normally do is I'll stop after my first couple of captures. But we're going to grab some security guards anyway, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one come to here. In fact, we'll have 2 in this area. Let's hire another one. So we'll bring you into there. Then we're going to go along to here and management, and we're going to go to zone assignments. We're then going to manage our zones. We're going to add a zone, and we're going to make a little zone right here. It's really important that we do this. We're then going to assign some staff to it. Now, I want to assign these 2 staff members, so I go to my security, Bob Badger to this area, and Edmund Source to this area as well. So they are now assigned. And what that means is when I reveal a thief as he comes out of the toilet, our security staff will pounce on them and capture them. The rest of the museum doesn't necessarily matter, to be quite honest. We're not going to worry ourselves with it. We're not trying to create like a high scoring area. We're not trying to do any of that. We just want to get this done. We just want to unlock our new stuff. I don't know what's happened to that wall there, but that's done. Anyway, what happens is we're now going to speed things up. And as we speed things up, I'm going to tell you a couple of things. So catching the Golden Molars, you want to get to this viewpoint where you can see the entire map. The Golden Molars can only be caught within the first second or so of their hole appearing. And you have to click on them as soon as that happens. That's the only way that you're going to be able to reveal them, because as soon as they get out of that hole completely, you are in trouble. They are revealed as a thief already, and they won't count towards manually exposing them. That's why the Bogeymen are the easiest ones to do, because they come out of the toilet and they have a little bit of time where they walk. Now, what other thing you can do is, if you go into your finances on this level and you go to prices and you bump your ticket prices all the way up for everything, people won't want to come here. And that's good, because less people in the museum means more opportunity for you to catch criminals. You might also want to put in a couple of roaming security guards, because what I've found is this exhibit here, the sharpened top skeleton, always gets stolen first. The roaming lone criminals are a lot harder to spot, but it shouldn't take you long if you just stick with this method. You can just reset the level and try it again. I've done this about 4 times now to take me up to 20, so it really won't take you all that long. You can ignore all of these little tooltips because we're not playing the level, we're just catching criminals. And you get the highest concentration of criminals in this level, so that's why we go for that one. So the Bogeymen are coming. You'll see here, if we zoom in now on this toilet, there's one who's just jumped out of the toilet, so I'm going to click on him straight away and I'm going to reveal him as a thief. Drops a bucket of water on his head and he is revealed as a thief, and we've manually exposed 21 criminals now. And then it's the same with this guy who's just jumped out. We're going to reveal him, and our security pounce on them straight away because they are set to be in this area. There's another one coming out now. We'll grab him, revealed as a thief. Nice and easy, 23 of them already. So obviously I've got 3 on this little playthrough, and we can speed things up. I think that might be it. We'll probably not see any more now. And then our second one is the Golden Molars. So again, we slow things down and we just look for any ruptures or fissures in the ground. And coming out to this view, is the best thing to do because you'll see everything. You'll be able to spot any issues. We just go back to normal speed again and just slowly go between normal and super slow. Not seeing it. There's one coming up at the bottom there. You click on them. Reveal thief. Good. That's another one picked up. And if we just hold fire, we might see another one erupting from the ground soon. I'm going to continue playing this through. That's the Bogeymen again. We'll drop down to here. Have a look. Just play it on normal. There's one coming out of the sewers already. So he's going to walk out. We're going to click on him. We're going to reveal him. There's another one. And now we need to quickly reveal this guy. There we go. And another one. We'll reveal him. And another one. We'll reveal him. Very good. Waiting for that bucket to drop. Come on. Is it going to drop? Hello? There we go. Now he's got the bucket on him. And then obviously they're going to continue. But just because you revealed them, it doesn't mean they've been caught. It just alerts your security to the fact that they are there. So we've got another one here. He is currently pursuing one. So we'll just drop him in there. And I'm going to grab another security guard now just to get this done. There we go. And because we've only got 2 left, I'm going to try and get this done by waiting for the golden molars to come back. And you could actually reduce the decorations, take all of the decorations out if you wanted to. There's one popping up right in my eye line. Really good. Reveal that thief straight away. That takes me up to 29. And then I've just got to wait for my last one. Now, if I miss this, it's going to be an absolute sucker punch. So I'm determined not to. Let's just see. There he is, bottom right. He's revealed. And we have unlocked the Panoptic Pillar level 3. So, best way to do it, come to County Archives, do this, drop down to 1 toilet and give yourself a bit of space just in case you miss him. If you ever get targeted by the golden molars, you come up to here and you make sure that you've got enough space so that you can see everything in your museum, get them caught, get them escorted off the premises. Increasing your ticket prices really does help because having less people in the museum is always a bonus. You could also really reduce the footprint of the entire space, but as you only get visited a few times in the 170 day duration or whatever, you're going to be resetting this. So if you're wanting to do it quickly, just do the bare minimum so that you can get on with catching these criminals. Hope that helps, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye.